Historic Preservation Week is in full swing, and tonight's event included a tour of downtown Sioux City. This is Sioux City's Historic Preservation Commission's 18th annual Historic Preservation Week. Every year, the commission holds a walking tour that highlights different historical spots in Sioux City. This year, they highlighted Virginia and Court Streets in lieu of Rockland Manufacturing Company winning their Treasure of Sioux City Award. Now, each year, one company wins an award as a way for them to thank them all for their effort in preserving Sioux City's historical buildings. The goal of not only the tour, but the entire week is to increase awareness of historic preservation.
Help remind people about something they may have forgotten about or teach them something entirely new. This is all about learning something new or reminding people about something in their past. And I always enjoy that.
Their week will continue with the preservation of Sioux City's brick industry. That'll happen on Thursday and end with an architecture hunt and Sioux City trivia on Saturday. For more information about events this week, you can visit the story right now on KTIV.com.